Okay, protecting the table for maintaining system clients. Now the client entries, okay, what clients are there in the system, that list is stored in the table T000, okay, and the client settings. So you can, in this table, you can create and maintain your SAP system clients. To protect T00 table, this table, you need to take the following precautions. One, give maintenance access to system administrators only. System administrators only. So basically, this object, okay, s_admin_fcd, that is the object for systems administration functionalities, okay. And the many transaction codes, every systems administration transaction code is linked to this object, s_admin_fcd. We'll see some of them, like SCC4 or SM50, SM04. All these transaction codes are linked to this object, s_admin_fcd. Now this has got only one field, okay. Now whoever has access to this object,
only system does.
If this object has a value called T0000, T000, okay. If anybody who has access to this object with T000 value, those people can maintain this table, which means they basically can modify the table's client settings, which are important. We'll see. Now, the table T000 can be updated via access to maintenance transaction SCC4, which is a basis transaction code. No one other than the basis people should have this access, SCC4. But if they don't have access, users don't have access to SCC4, but they have access to SM30, and they have access to s_admin_fcd with this value, okay, that means they can maintain this table. So that is a problem. So you have to ensure that admin_fcd, this object, does not contain the value T000, that is one, and you ensure that nobody other than the base system is assigned the transaction SCC4. If you take these two precautions, then this table client settings can be protected. Understood? If you just avoid giving SCC4 but you give SM30 and you don't control this object properly, then still people can modify the content of this table directly. Okay? Now be aware that the authorization object s_tabu_CLI to the value X enables access to cross-client tables such as T000. What the cross-client table means is, no matter which client you log into, you'll see the same contents. Client independent tables. So T000 is a client independent table. But to maintain such tables, you also need access to s_tabu_CLI. To maintain the cross-client tables, you need access to s_tabu_CLI with the value X. There's got one field in it. Maintenance allowed or not allowed. X is allowed and single quote says not allowed. Two values. So if the value is X for Tabu CLI, then you can maintain the cross-client data. And T000 is a cross-client table. Okay? That can be maintained either using SM30 or SCC4. Anyone with the authorization object Tabu DIS to the value 02, 03 in the activity field and the value SS in the authorization group field can maintain T000. So which means, what it means is, when you give access to SM30, okay, this value will come, this object will come, Tabu CLI. So that will be, let's say that needs to be X. But when you put SM30, you also get access to S underscore tab underscore DIS. So if you want somebody to maintain this table, okay, if you give him SM30 access, then Tabu CLI should be X and Tabu DIS should contain the value 02 and 03 in the activity field, and in authorization group field the value should be SS. And then you can maintain this table using SM30. Okay, now why is it important? Because there are settings in the table which control what you can or cannot do in that particular client. Okay. Shit. What did I do?
You're trying to look at the screen, right?
Okay, what it means is, go to SSE4, let's go to transaction SSE4, that is one of the transaction code for maintaining the table T000. Okay, let's see why is this that important, this table T000. Okay, so if you go to SM30 and give the table name, you get to the screen, or you can use SSE4 to come to the screen. Now what it means is, let's go to the change mode. So the settings that you see here, okay, is very important. That is why this is important. This SSE4 is a restricted transaction code, because in a production environment, okay, there are two things that can happen. One, your production settings system is always set to no changes allowed, no changes to repository and cross-client customizing objects allowed. If a client is set to this settings, that means it is a production system, which means you cannot create programs, you cannot create tables. Okay, this combination, okay, no changes to repository and cross-client customizing objects and no changes allowed, is any client that has this combination is a production client. So when you say no changes allowed, no changes to repository and cross-client customizing, which means the system will not allow you to do any kind of customizing activity. It will not allow you to change anything in the production system as far as do any modifications to programs or tables. Okay? So anybody who has access to this in his production system, SSE4 in production system, he can go and change the settings, which could be a problem, major problem. Right? Let's say if I do this and changes allowed, I can go and change some customizing setting. Okay? So that's why it is dangerous. Now, when you have this kind of a combination, no changes allowed and no changes to repository and cross-client customizing objects, that particular client is called as a closed client. And production system will have only one client in it, typically. So it's a closed system. Why do you say closed? Because you cannot do any customizing in it. Okay, but when you look at the development system, it will be like this: automatic changes of recording of changes, and changes to repository and cross-client customizing allowed. Which means, when you say automatic recording of changes, that what it means is any customizing that you do, any development that you do, when you save it, it will prompt you to save that changes or objects into a transport request. That's what it says, automatic recording of changes. So this is a typical development client, this combination. Okay? For example, ECAT and CAT not allowed. If it is set to ECAT and CAT not allowed, that means you cannot create CAT scripts or ECAT scripts. So you understand the importance of this transaction. Why is it important? You can basically control what a user can or cannot do in the client using these settings. Okay. Now there is T000, the table T000. So that you can maintain using SSC4. That's what we have done. Or you can go to SM30 and give that value T000 and say maintain. See, it says the table is cross-client. And you select the client, double click on it, and then make the changes that you want. So auditors come and check how many people have access to this table also, okay? Either as through this combination of SM30, Tabu CLI and Tabu disk combination, or they'll go and come and they also check how many people have access to transaction SSC4. Okay?